We got so many calls being like, please stop vandalizing our buildings. And I was like, oh, come on, give it a break, it's chalk.
Somewhere on the sea, it got a little longer, so it seems.
After the caviar business fails, the recession gets really bad. And I end up taking a job as the director of strategy at Sears. People are like, Sears? You worked at Sears? I was like, yeah. At the time, they were the biggest e-commerce retailer in Canada, believe it or not. I'm like, e-commerce is gonna blow up. So me and Anatoly and Ryan, the same two guys that built the caviar fishery, we get back together in a Starbucks and we're like, okay, so like we should build an e-commerce site. We have no idea what they're doing. I didn't know what a CSV was. Like I knew nothing about building technology. I realized that I had studied civil engineering and not computer engineering. That would have been really useful if I would have made the right choice there. We just started out. We like put out a landing page and we sent it to all of our friends. And you know, we paid these overseas software developers because we had no money to pay Canadians. And the website was this incredibly hideous chartreuse color. Like it was a miracle that you could be on it for long enough to press the buy button. But you know, we really hustled and we figured out low-cost customer acquisition. I remember being like, okay, everyone has all this like money to buy like Facebook ads and Google ads. But like, you know, what you're trying to do is just get people to hear about you. So we had no budget to buy any of these ads. So we went to Canadian Tire and we bought a box of sidewalk chalk. And we would go outside any major office building in Toronto that we thought had more than 400 employees. And in chalk, we would write the deal of the day. You know what I mean? Like mani-pedi for 20 bucks. And Buytopia.ca. And we got so many calls being like, please stop vandalizing our buildings. And I was like, oh, come on, give it a break, it's chalk. It washes off. But we got a lot of customers that way. And that's the scrappiness and the hustle you absolutely still need. And it was that allowed us to, you know, continue to grow. We became one of Canada's fastest growing companies. We acquired a ton of different competitors, and this has now become Emerge, which should go public later this year. And it was just a story where it was a lot of years of struggle. I mean, this is like, lots of people say, oh, there's like ups and downs. I mean, man, it felt like there was 2 years of downs at some point where things just weren't going well. And when you run a bootstrapped company, every day and every 2 weeks, you're thinking about how you're gonna meet your payroll. Like it's really tough. But I'm happy we had that experience.
And I know just what to say.